Welcome back. I wanted to create a brief tutorial video on just the layout of the client and its many features and tabs here. We'll start out on the home tab here. You've got your Bitbay address, your actual balance of how many bays you have, your available balance. These are different because I have coins currently locked in escrow from existing contracts. If you want to open an existing account, you'd click on this and it would ask you if you want to open a normal account or a joint account. And you can click on here to create a new joint account. We'll go over joint accounts in a separate video. And down here you have the smart contracts templates with the buy sell coins, buy sell anything, your employment templates to find a job, hire someone, this barter trade template, which is pretty amazing because you've basically got double deposit escrow to trade 500 pounds of apples for 300 pounds of oranges. And then you have a custom contract template that gives you the option for a template that's a standard custom contract, or in the future we will have Python programmable smart contracts, custom contracts. And then over here is the video library for tutorials. Down here is your blockchain information, shows what block you're on. You can rescan from here. The next tab is your send Bitbay tab. Again, shows your balances. If you wanted to send coins, you could pay to a Bitbay address, a BitMessage address, or even an email. We call that pay to mail. It's a pretty amazing feature. And you would enter the amount and the fee. If the fee is not high enough for the amount you entered, it will let you know and you just increase the amount. Again, this is not a fee that goes to the developer. It is a fee based off the Bitcoin protocol that helps secure the blockchain by supporting the miners who secure the blockchain. Advanced sending is for pay to email, gives you a template for pay to email, or even some templates for the joint account feature, which I'll go over in another video. And then after you enter all the information up here, you could send and continue on. This two-step send is again for the joint account feature. All right, up next is the receive Bitbay. Like I mentioned before, in the Halo client, you could send coins to people with their your Bitbay address, or you could use this address, or you could even use their email, and you just copy it and send it, or go to the send tab and paste it in here, and it'll send to them. This is where you enter the information for your email. These are all pre-generated when you create your account the first time, but this one you have to enter manually, obviously. And there's only certain email providers that work with the Halo client because of IMAP issues. And we recommend keeping enable BitMessage, and we recommend enable encrypted email, obviously. Here, this Outbox is basically letting you know what's happening in BitMessage. Let's say you're broadcasting a new contract. It would show up after you created it, and showing you that it's either in queue or it's doing its proof of work required just to help fight against spam. Once the proof of work stage is complete, this all should clear out. All right, the history tab. Here again, your address, your Bitbay address, your balance. Obviously, you can see there's a difference here. It's just showing your available balance. So, account details, letting you know you have two private keys connected. If you're a joint account, this would only be one private key connected, and you can manually update from the internet if you simply click the refresh button here. But as you can see, it pings it constantly. And your account details showing your change, how much you have in orders, and you can click on the show change, and it shows your amounts broken up in change. Over here is your account history of what you've sent or received or what's in contract. And you can export it or you could clear it. It will clear anything that's already completed. And the next is your built-in IRC chat, self-explanatory. This is a customizable, it's basically a custom contract template. I recommend actually using this option here rather than going from here to create a custom contract, basically because you would have to manually enter the bit message address you want to send the contract to, what marketplace you'd want to send the contract to. All right, over here is all your existing contracts you've already created that are on the marketplace right now. The open contracts are pending offers that have been accepted by other people. They all enter into the open contract section. That way you can keep them separate from what you have existing on the marketplace waiting for a buyer or a seller, and then after you've got a bite, you can track them through the open contracts section. Here is the marketplace tab. It shows all the existing contracts and what marketplace it's in. This is the default marketplace. If you wanted all, let's say you had 20 different marketplaces you have joined up with, you'd click on all and it would show all the contracts in those marketplaces. And it has a built-in filter system of so you can search for items that you're interested in. There again, same thing here. Oh, this is a quick way to create a new contract. Basically, all these are the same as going back to the home page and clicking on one of these smart contracts. It just gives you the option over here as well. Settings and personal info, that will be available in another update. Here is where you can add or join an existing market. If the market hasn't been created, obviously you would add it. If the market has been created, you would join it. Remember, everything's lowercase, uppercase sensitive. So let's say you wanted to create Alice's shop. Okay, if someone wants to join Alice's shop after you create it, they would have to enter it exactly like that. All right, the market was added. It will be listed in a few moments because your Bitmessage Halo system has to run a little bit of proof of work, little anti-spam protocol. Once it's added, you could click up here and see, hey, there's Alice's shop. You're a member now. Congratulations. All right, and if you didn't like Bill's bike shop, he stiffed you last time, you'd click on that and you could leave current market. Okay, now you're no longer part of Bill's. You don't see any more of his items for sale. Next tab is the contacts tab, and if you do a lot of business with friends, clientele, business partners, you could add their contact information in here, and it gives you the option to give it a name, obviously, and then you would be able to enter their Bitbay address, or it asks for their Bitmessage. So Bitbay address, Bitmessage address, and then it asks for their email address. And if you only want to enter one, you can enter one. And then, of course, if you had a lot of contacts here, it'd be smart to back them up so you don't never have to enter them again. You could just pull that back up. And all right, some links to some interesting websites here, and we'll be updating these accordingly. And up here we have the file tab to create a new wallet, open an existing wallet, backup existing wallet, encrypt existing keys, add a key to an image, and to unlock a wallet. That'll be explained further when we get into the cold staking feature. Some of these features are not available right now and will be released on a later date. For settings, you can choose whatever there's 92 different languages to choose from. You can click on any one you want. You also have the option to edit the language in case your native tongue disagrees with, I believe Google powers the current language setup right now. That way you can change it to whatever you're liking. There's a debug console for advanced users, which is a Python interpreter, and we have a help tab, information about Bitbay and the version. Documentation is a pretty good read, and goes over quite a lot of information about the Halo client and the official website. And then, hey, buy us a beer. David's done a lot here. It's truly amazing what's going down. I mean, it's a decentralized, trustless exchange marketplace that's literally free of charge. All right, well, that covers a overview of the client and all of its many features. Thanks again for watching.